everybody. I'm gonna go with Kenny to look at another bus for a different client. But first I gotta take the girls to school. Say good morning.
Morning!
Yeah, I'm gonna meet them because their son goes to the same school as my girls, so I'm gonna meet Kenny up at the school. But first I gotta wait for my windshield to defrost, because it's so cold. And look who's here. It's Mr. Hamilton. Hamilton's coming along for the ride.
He's shivering. Look at him.
He's a cool pig.
Literally shivering.
Put your jacket around him. Branch and waiting for Kenny to get here. Me and Kenny are going to go and look at a bus for a client, but I did want to show you guys something that I thought was really cool. Now this is a it's a farm and art school, so it's pretty unique. They don't have an actual schoolhouse, but they do have different buildings that they use, and one thing that they are working on is a yurt. So I wanted to kind of show you guys that. It's really awesome. Here it is. It's still under construction, as you can see. But this thing is huge. It's gonna be massive. And it's gonna be another dedicated space. Like, I'm trying to walk back so you can get the full view of it. It's gonna be a dedicated space. I'm not exactly sure for what, maybe art class or something, an art studio, or I'm sure it's going to be a dedicated classroom. They do have a school bus here that is a classroom that I converted for them, and they have a cabin, and they have a great big barn that they use as their cafeteria when it's warm out, and they have a regular house. It's pretty neat stuff. So let's go see if Kenny has arrived yet. Hey everybody, it's Kenny. Are you just waking up, Kenny?
I am a little bit.
So what's the plan for today, Ken?
We're gonna go take a look at a bus for a potential client.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's amazing we found one here in Madison County. So
yeah, it is amazing. I'm pretty amazed. I can't wait to see this bus.
yeah.
Well, let's go look at it.
A whole lot of buses.
Okay, me and Kenny are here looking at the bus. Wow, it looks pretty amazing. She couldn't start it because the batteries were dead, which she pretty much warned us that it was probably gonna be dead. But she says it does run, and they have been moving it around the parking lot. It's just been sitting for a while now. But I'm sure before we buy it, we would, or before we told the client to buy it, we want to hear it started, and we want to hear it running and see how it drives and all that good stuff. But it's what the client was looking for. She was looking for 8-window. This is actually an 8-window, 9-row. So it looks pretty good, and it does have an extension. The ceiling is extended, which is always a plus.
This is our first time actually at a school bus yard. So
yeah, it's pretty exciting, huh?
I think we're gonna make some new friends.
I know, I think so too.
I think these are the guys who could answer all our mechanical questions and really help us out in that aspect. And then it's great having someone who has had a bus since like day one, so they have the maintenance records, they understand it in and out, instead of getting something where we're like,
do you think they'll give us the maintenance records?
I think if they wouldn't give them to us, I think they would at least be able to show us anything that they've done, or at least let us know on the maintenance. So
yeah, but
seems like a pretty clean bus.
Yeah, it seems pretty clean. It's pretty tall in here. I mean, you can almost stand in your 6, and
yeah, I'm 6'2", and I'm standing in the
yeah, and look at all the room that I have. I'm only 5'4". I'm not sure how tall our client is though. But Kenny can stand in here. So yeah, looks pretty cool. There's the outside. It's got the tinted windows, which is a plus. That's always good.
Yeah, it does. It's got a little bit of rust, but for the most part, I mean, it has 2 batteries.
It's got a little surface. Oh, it has 2 batteries. That's a plus.
But nothing, like the only spot where I see where it's anything through, which is nothing big, is obviously right in this last rib right here.
Okay.
And that's probably, you know, from there. The tires.
That is from the tires. Yeah, you'll get a lot of rust around your wheel wells. Let's see if I can get up in there. Can't really see too much.
I mean, more this size bus.
This is like a bus graveyard over here. I guess if we ever need parts, we know where to come. All right, Kenny, so what do you think of this bus?
I think this is a great candidate for a medium-sized conversion.
Absolutely. The pluses that I see on it is the tinted windows and the higher ceiling. And there's not much body rust. There is a couple spots, but it looks pretty good.
For a 96, I think it's in great shape.
Yeah. I think
Good
it's
tires.
what the client is looking for. The tires are in good shape.
Air brakes got the ceiling height.
Mm-hmm. I love the ceiling height and I love the tinted windows. Those are 2 big pluses.
The body's straight and all the glass is intact. So
Yeah.
all the windows seem good. They are able to close.
And that's always a plus. Now, what do you think the downfalls of this bus are? I didn't really see too many.
Yeah, I don't really see too many either.
Yeah, there was just that one spot of rust, but we can fix that easily.
I think the size, like, I think it's a great bus, you know, for someone by themselves driving. I think
yeah.
it's a great size bus. If I were to personally do one as like an adventure mobile, this would be the size bus.
This would be it, yeah.
It just seems like an easy bus to move. It seems like a good size for a small family for an adventure mobile, or a single person to live in full time.
Yeah, I think it's great for a single person to live in full time.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think this
straight it is.
bus
It's
yard is
extremely
amazing.
Straight.
Man.
Yeah, I think we found a second home.
I know, right? I don't want to come here and work though. I just want to come here and get parts.
Yeah.
All right, I think this bus is a thumbs up. So we just got done, Kenny and I just got done looking at a school bus for one of the clients. She wanted something smaller. She was looking for an 8-9 window. We found, I believe it's a 8 window. 25 feet of 24 feet of livable space inside the bus. It's got a front nose. It was a 96.4, and Kenny found it through the Madison County school system, which is really good. We talked to the lady that runs the place. She said that she could give us all the bus records. They maintain their buses, change the oil every 5,000 miles, and they're allotted 20 years to be in service. So, that being said, I think I'm gonna call it the day. Well, I'm not gonna call it the day. I have to go run some errands, but in case I don't come back, I just wanted to say thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you again soon.